Hello Gemini, and welcome to your reading. Gemini, we're going to see what messages are coming up for you. I always want to remind you to have a look at your sun sign, your moon sign, and your ascendant sign, because by doing that you get a much fuller picture of the energies that you are working with. Also Gemini, I have a new channel that is all to do with love readings, matters of the heart. So if you like those types of readings, I'll link the channel in the description box below. So let's have a look to see what is going on for you. All right, we get two more cards. Gemini, there is some situations here that we need to talk about. You have some lovely cards, but there is something that is currently standing in your way to fully enjoy this beautiful energy that is here. There's something that you need to work on, but we're going to talk about that because you have wonderful energies that are here. So, oh dear Gemini, having the Eight of Swords is the energy that says that in your mind there is those self-sabotaging talks, thoughts that are standing in your way. This is you getting in your own way. So there is that energy that you need to really address, sitting down and seeing how you think, like what are your thought processes. Because when we look at the swords, this deals on the mental plane. This is like information, and it's worth noting that information is like, think of it this way when you're manifesting something or wanting something in your life, because this is probably the missing key here. When you're working with yourself, wanting to manifest something, you are constantly saying words in your mind. Are those words empowering, or are those words tying you to a situation that you're currently in that you don't want to be in? Words like, I'm so stupid, I can never figure out how to be like that person over there. You're constantly comparing your situation to another person's situation. There is a situation here where in your mind, you're constantly saying disempowering words. I want to be in love, but I don't know. I always meet the wrong types of people. Well, what happens if you're saying that? Guess who's coming next? The wrong type of person is coming next. Because these are the words that are going round and round in your mind. And those words create the situations that you experience. It's as simple as that. So by starting to change your thought patterns, by starting to change and silence those little voices that are in your head and telling them to be quiet, by starting to do that, you start changing the way that you think. You start seeing ways out of situations that you have been stuck in for a long time. I really feel that some of you are really wanting this wonderful energy that is really, really possible for you, Gemini, which is this amazing energy of the 10 of Cups. Well, if you can dream it, of course, you can achieve it. But the problem is you are not in this vibration. You are stuck in this vibration. And you're stuck in this vibration by the way that you're thinking, by the way that you're speaking. So maybe starting to change the TV programs that you watch, starting to watch more uplifting program, starting to look at the things that you are consuming, the music that you're listening to, starting to really being focused on changing what your mind is consuming will start changing the way that you are thinking. When you're surrounding yourself with high vibrating music, programs that you're watching maybe inspirational stuff, you're watching stuff that motivate you, you're watching stuff that really makes you feel alive. Instead of watching TV programs that are just full of disempowering information, it's entertainment, but your mind doesn't know the difference. So I feel that for some of you cannot figure out why you're stuck, and this is why you're stuck. This is what is currently standing in the way, and you are standing in the way because this is what is currently possible for you. The 10 of Cups are possible for you. And we saw that when we got our cards, this was what was in the way of getting to here. This is why I started with this card here, because this is what is standing in the way, and this is what really needs to get addressed. And I feel that for some of you, you really have been putting in the work so far, but nothing is changing. And you can figure out why nothing is changing. I feel that some of you have really been bravely showing up, sowing the seeds for a brighter tomorrow, but still you are feeling really stuck. You're still feeling disempowered, because even though you're doing the work, your situation doesn't seem to change. And so the missing key is that your mind hasn't changed. You are showing up physically and doing what it is that you need to do, but we need to start working on your mental plane, on your mind, on your subconscious mind, because when you do that, this is when you can start seeing the results that you truly want. Okay, so like I said, some of you are here, you're putting in the work, and you are just like, why is nothing changing? I can't figure it out. I'm doing everything I can. So this is what is standing in the way from here. This is blocking you to finally arriving here. So we can see that if we move our card out of the way, you can see that once you have addressed the way you're thinking, then finally all the work that you've been doing is gonna start really bringing in the joy, because the 10 of Cups is one of my favorite cards, because you can see that it is joy. You are just feeling really happy. You have that rainbow, that is that promise that those dark days are now behind you. Well, why are the dark days behind you, Gemini? Because you have put in the work to change the way you think, and you're never going to allow yourself to bring this way of thinking back that has been sabotaging you for a long time. Those ways of thinking, this is now a thing of the past. When you start catching yourself falling back into those thought patterns, when you start self-sabotaging yourself, you start doing something about it before it starts manifesting into your physical reality. So carry on doing the work. You're doing awesome, and this is what the divine wants you to know is really possible for you. This is your birthright. Claim it by changing the way you are thinking. Start thinking empowering thoughts, and you're going to see that this is going to start unfolding for you really quickly. So we can see that in this type of energy, you are feeling guarded, right? You're feeling a bit defensive. You're feeling a bit, I can't think of the word exactly. You know, when you're in that energy of like, why me? This is not fair type of situation. There's an energy here where you're feeling guarded, where you're feeling like you have to be fighting all the time to get what it is that you want. You don't. Change your thoughts and things will start changing. So we have the protection guardian here who's asking you to drop your shield. There's no need to fight. There's been a mental fight that has been going on for a long time. It is time to stop and to drop your shield and to realize that the changes that you need, that you want, that you're praying for are very much possible if you just start doing the simple things that is changing the way you think. So we can see that our next card, the Star Ancestor, is asking you to follow the voice of your soul. So whatever is happening here, I feel that deep down in your soul, you're really wanting to have this experience finally of the 10 of Cups. Follow that. And as you do, there is joy, there is happiness that is here for you. But again, we need to address what is standing in the way. We can see, Gemini, that there is wonderful energies here. If you just drop that shield, all the other cards are really good for you. So we have the enjoy growth and reap the rewards. So this is you. We saw you already as the Knight of Pentacles, where you were out here showing up, doing what it is that you need to do. So you've been planting these seeds for your brighter tomorrow, and now it is time to start reaping these rewards of the hard work that you've been putting in. So I really love these energies here. And we also see that we have summer, which is saying bask in joy and light. Again, we can see you here as being that busy bee. You've been really here working and doing everything that you can, but something was just standing in your way. And as soon as you address what you need to address, you're going to be here enjoying and basking in all that glory and joy that is here. So, Gemini, you are good enough. For some reason, some of you don't think you are. On a subconscious mind, on a deeper level. Of course, it's easy to say, of course I think I'm good enough. But deep down, when we peel off that layer, when we go deeper to your subconscious mind, some of you don't think you're good enough because you say mean, nasty things to yourself. Your inner voice doesn't speak words that are uplifting. They speak words that are tearing you down. And so this is why you're thinking you're not good enough. Because in your mind, you're like, yes, I think I'm good enough. But no, when we go deeper, what is those little voices? What do you say to yourself? Is that empowering? Is that uplifting? Or is that always finding something negative to say about yourself? You are good enough, you are divine, you're a powerful being, and you're going to start replacing those nasty little words with thoughts and words that say, I am divine. I deserve to live that life of the 10 of Cups. It is my birthright. And for some reason, I have been blocking it. I have been standing in the way, and no more. I am good enough, and I am going to claim all these energies that are here. So as you're hearing this message, it is easy to start feeling angry at yourself. Again, those little words that your inner mind is always speaking to you, they can start creeping in and say, oh yeah, I am stupid for always tearing myself down. No, right now in this moment in time, this is that perfect energy to intercept those little voices in your head and to bring love to this situation. Because when you know better, you do better. And you bring yourself that energy of forgiveness. You bring love to the situation as you open up the new chapter that is here, that is going to see you experiencing these wonderful energies of the 10 of Cups. So this is the reading that I have for you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'll see you soon. It's a goodbye.